the what? Inferior mesenteric, going down to a portion of the distal portion of the large intestine. So we've got cephalic right there, superior mesenteric, inferior mesenteric. You can actually see the gonadals. Right here is the left gonadal artery, right here is the right gonadal artery. Follow it down. Here are the gonads. I'll just draw those. You see them? I don't know whether those are testes or ovaries. They're just gonads. That's all we care about. So now, when we get to the end of the abdominal aorta, which is right here, what do we have there? We've got the iliac crest, right? So now we've got the right common iliac and the left common iliac. And actually, Christina, could you shut off the lights for me, please? There, we need a little more contrast. Thank you. That's better. Okay, so then we get to right here, and what we see is the branching into the external iliac and the internal iliac. Internal iliac here on the right side and external iliac. If I want, let's see if it'll, let me see if it'll let me do this. Let's put, let me put some transparent hard tissue in there. And when I do that, you can see where the head of the femur is, right? And at that point, then, what am I branching into? The femoral artery. So you guys, when I give you anatomage images, look to see where your landmarks are. I will give you some major landmark. And follow the branches there. Okay. If we come down here, back behind the knee, ghosted right there, that's our popliteal, right? We come out here. Which vessel is this? Anterior. Tibial. Anterior tibialis is a muscle, right? You remember that from last semester. This is anterior tibial artery. And right here, this portion, what's that? Dorsalis pedis. Remember, dorsum of the foot is the top surface. Plantar portion is beneath. So we'd have to turn her over to get a good view of the plantars. And I can't do that with the pen. So we've got, name them again for me.
Cephalic trunk.
No.
Celiac trunk.
Celiac trunk. Celiac trunk. What's this one? Superior mesenteric. Where's it going to?
Small intestines. The mesenteries.
The mesenteries. I didn't ask you about this one. Renal and renal, right? And then what about this one going down to? Gonadal. Those are, which gonadal? Left or right. When they're paired, you have to say left or right.
Left.
And then we get down here and we branch into what's this?
The common iliac.
Common iliac and? Common iliac.
That's
Which
right.
one is this?
Right.
Right. And then we get down here and we branch into the external and internal lefts, right? And we get down here and we branch into the femoral. We don't worry about this one, that's the deep femoral. And we get down here behind the knee and we branch into the popliteal. And popliteal goes into the posterior tibial, but we also have a branch here which is the anterior tibial. Then what's this portion? Dorsalis pedis. Excellent. If we come up here, this is which portion of the aorta? No, it's thoracic. Look at your look at where your ribs are. Okay? So your diaphragm's like this, right there. So this is the thoracic aorta. This is the aortic arch. This is the ascending aorta coming out of the left ventricle. This is the what? Brachiocephalic. This is the, ooh, and right there, just at the jawline, we branch into the internal and external. Remember, if you got a common, you must also have an external and internal. And here is the what? Look at it. It's going under the clavicle. Big clue as to what that is. And what are we here? Axillary. Very good. And we'll move this. Here's the, which one is this?
Right.
Right subclavian, and this is the axial, and what's this one? Brachial. Very good. That's the brachial. Going down the brachium. This is the brachium, upper arm. Okay, and so the only one we forgot was this one.
The right jugular.
No, jugulars are veins. Right common carotid, and it's branching there into the internal and external, right? Okay, so that's the arterial system. One thing we can't tell on this is we can't,